All right, we are live now. So, hey everyone, I'm Nitya Pasrija, and I will be taking a session on capitalizing on opportunities and unlocking your potential. All right, so before we begin, let's start with my brief introduction. I'm Nitya Pasrija, and I'm currently an IT undergrad at IGDTU Delhi. Other than this, I'm also a outreach intern at Palisados and a Hackday winner of Solana 2022 and a NetApp Women Innovathon 2023 winner. In this, me and my team received the first prize across whole India with about 1400 plus teams. So that's a huge thing. Other than that, I'm a passionate lover of basketball and music. So let's begin. So let's start with a quote of the day. Commit to it like get a commit, and opportunities are like a sunrise. This is quite actually true because if you wait for too long and procrastinate this all, you will often miss these opportunities as you will forget them. So do not procrastinate, and this is the mantra to success of converting challenges. So it is to always capture opportunities on time. Now that we know that this is what needs to be done, how exactly do we identify and access these opportunities are the next fragment. So opportunities, identifying and accessing. Now we are here with three questions. Where exactly does one find opportunities? How do we determine if they're right or not? And how to stay up to date and not forget to apply? Well, let's answer them bottom to top. Firstly, how to stay up to date and not forget to apply. This is quite difficult even for me. I try various methods like maintaining schedulers, enrolling to various newsletters for topics of interest. Say if I like web development and front end development, I would enroll into various newsletters regarding them. Other than that, joining online communities helps a lot as people with similar interests would go for the similar opportunities as they are your competition as well as your peers who would travel the journey along with you. Other than that, having a vibrant friend circle is very crucial here because majority of the time you get TNP mails and all of that. So your friends consistently tell you that this is here and that is there. Let's do this internship or project together. So that is crucial here. Now, how do we determine if they are right or not? For this, you have to try out various fields and find out which one feels right to you. You'll have to go through this phase alone because you have to figure out on yourself if cybersecurity, cloud, ML, blockchain, or any other field is fun for you. Other than this, when you go through that, you have to understand it and go in that direction. Don't pursue cloud computing related hackathons or internships, and don't go after the money they're offering because you need to go to places uh, by evaluating its alignment towards your goals and value, skills, and potential for growth at the end. So now we are at the most important question. Where exactly does one find opportunities? Well, that's pretty simple. Every college has a TNP group, as in the training and placement sector, and they consistently roll out emails for you to apply on. If you do not have such sector, then I would highly recommend and suggest that you create a LinkedIn account and update it frequently, and have filled all the major sections, like not just the generic education and college section, but also skills and let's say projects, experiences, volunteering experiences, etc. Also, another section is interacting with the tech Twitter community. It is a very vibrant community there, and Twitter is all about everything and almost anything with a little amount of words. It is quite interesting as people get job proposals, internship opportunities, and even hackathon alerts there, um, right into their DMs as well. So it is quite exclusive. and very social network kind of place. Other than that, if you are going for generic every year opportunities like Microsoft Engage or Google Generation Scholar or even Outreachy or GSOC and other stuff like that. So in order to maintain a schedule of that, you can go to this link that I'll be displaying on the screen. Yeah. So this is a GitHub repository called Competitions and Programs List. And you might take a screenshot here and commit it to your memory because this is very important and has the whole list of opportunities throughout the year. It even gets updated quite frequently. So it is an important part I take on, and I go through this link numerous times in a year and link and write down all of these opportunities that I might want to apply to. Okay. I hope you have taken the screenshot now. I'll wait a couple of seconds more. All right. I hope you have taken the screenshot now, and let's proceed further. Now that we know about the opportunities, it is important to weigh them well through developing a strategic mindset. So this is the next segment of this session here, and a strategic mindset and its benefits. So the question here now is, how can developing a strategic mindset benefit developers in their careers? Also, what are some practical ways for individuals to develop a strategic mindset? So basically, a strategic mindset enables an individual to anticipate challenges, make informed decisions, and align their actions with their interests and long-term success. So that might sound very confusing, but let me give you an example. Say you want to apply for some blockchain roles and you found the perfect mentorship for it, but the mentorship is for 3 months. Now that you found the mentorship, you would ideally suffice with having that, but I would recommend that you do not, and you even enroll in hackathons in the middle of it, at the beginning and at the end, to analyze your progress throughout. Because just joining the mentorship and not testing yourself is not the right way to go about it. So strategically, it's testing your abilities and equating learning with experience. Also, if you have any doubts, it can be resolved in the mentorship, and you will have a lot of projects at the end as well. And of course, if you win the hackathons, that's just kudos to you. So yeah. But let's say you have college exams and mentorship and these hackathons and the never-ending DSA prep. So how do we go about all of that now? Well, the next step is taking decisive actions and understanding factors which can hinder it. So as you can see, there's two emojis, and one is extra happy and glowing with all of the work that he is doing because that is the successful guy here, and the other one is sad with no opportunities at hand and just struggling with life. So let's shift to the brighter side by being the people who overcome these obstacles. So what exactly are the obstacles here? Analysis, paralysis, bug. I know these words are a bit complex, but trust me, that was the only way I could relate developers here. But yeah. So as developers, we love to analyze and dissect every single line of code. But sometimes we get trapped in a never-ending loop of analysis. Will it be right for us? Will it be fortunate? And all of this other, what will the other people say if I get selected or not? And fear of rejections. It all sets us to a never-ending trap, which will lead us to um, procrastinating a lot. So to prevent that, the trick here is to set a time limit and just know that if this is an opportunity and we have to apply to it by 10th, so have a time limit of 8 to decide. I'm not suggesting on asking you to decide in a day or two, but set a time limit. That is really crucial. Other than that, fear of breaking the build. We all fear introducing bugs or causing catastrophic failures, but that's how we learn and grow. Embrace the mentality of failing fast and falling forward. You need to have a few rejections before you get accepted and feel the happiness of winning or getting that opportunity. So even in open source, you have to write tests and roll back those changes if they're not going according to the plan or creating errors. But you have to have a mindset that gets you from a failure perspective to a learning perspective. And you have to conquer this fear. Next is lack of stack confidence. So the imposter syndrome, as you all know, takes a toll on us. It is time to now stack up on your confidence by reflecting on your accomplishments, celebrating your wins, and reminding yourself on the countless bugs you have squashed. So it's not always about failures, but also remembering the wins that brought you where you are right now. Attending meetups and conferences and realizing that every developer has their learning journey is very important in a developer's life, as there is no simple path to it. You will never be Elon Musk or Bill Gates without having failed at least once. Next, as a developer, there is a serious lack of documentation clarity. Without clear documentation, even the most seasoned developer can get stuck. So take the time to document your code and not forget it later on. It happened a lot with me when I was in my initial progress of writing code, that I often had problems and not remembering what aspect did what. So this is crucial that you write clear comments and create meaningful README files as well. This way, you and your team can understand and build upon your work efficiently. Don't let unclear documentation be the bug. Right. So it is really important to debug these obstacles. Next, we have maximizing your impact. This is the final and ultimate step. So how can developers transform challenges to opportunities to unleash their full potential and create extraordinary solutions? Well, it's simply by adopting a growth mindset and embracing a problem-solving approach. But the key here is to not go through this journey alone. You need to learn to collaborate with others, have a great teamwork and time management skills incorporated inside of you. These other aspects, such as problem solving or leveraging your creativity and innovation, seeking alternative perspectives to see different ideas and collaboration and continuously learning will help you a lot as you go through these stages. Other than that, exploration and growth are highly linked together. So seeking out same-minded individuals can help addressing complex problems in unique and impactful ways. So I hope you are ready to take on these challenges and convert them into opportunities. I'll conclude this now by giving you a few steps. So first is be fearless in the face of failure, for it is through mistakes that we learn and grow. And embrace a growth mindset that setbacks as stepping stones towards success. The second step is step out of the comfort zone and explore uncharted territories. It is okay to be new and not a pro at everything, but it is very important that you are getting out of your comfort zone, because that is where the real learning process happens. Third is continuously investing in your skills and knowledge. Stay updated with the latest industry trends, participate in coding challenges, attend workshops, conferences, and hackathons, and just collaborate with the fellow developers. That is the fastest way to learn anything about opportunities and growing. Lastly, but not the least, document and share your knowledge with others. By teaching other people or contributing to open source or collectively making a project that can help benefit everyone. So even in our college, there was a IGDTU resource website that the IT people created so as to have all of these documents and notes, for example, for the exam, because during the exam session, there was a whole catastrophe of finding the notes and places to study from. So there was a whole open collaboration where people found out the notes and collaborated into uh, a successfully implemented web project. So now whenever the exams come, we reach out to that. Okay. So let us remember that opportunities are all around us and waiting to be harnessed. Even according to a DICE Insight survey, only 30% of developers participate in open source projects and collaboration initiatives. Hence, majority of the remote work and all of these opportunities are DM'd to them, or they're getting personally invited to all of these aspects because of their GitHub. They're just like you have readmes and lead code green boxes. Similarly, people have GitHub readmes and green boxes streak. So people are viewing this and recommending people based on that. So it is important to find your niche and go for it. So that was all for today. Thank you.